the 5 Minute Crochet Podcast. I'm your host, Ellen Gormley. It is Tuesday, the 29th of April. Good morning. So let's see, where did we leave off? I've got a few minutes here before I need to get moving on other tasks. I made no progress on this yesterday, but that's okay. I might have some time to make some progress on it today. And by progress, I just mean like starting over the way I want to go. So starting over the way I want to go. Good morning, Brian. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I need to think about it. Decisions are hard. Good morning, Bonnie. Decisions are hard, especially for this Libra. I'm a Libra. I may have a hard time making decisions, but then once I make my decision, I'm all good and I'm all in and it's okay. But now I have a big tangled mess of my two swatches that are going at the same time, including 4 balls of yarn. So anyway, I'm working on that. Then also I had, good morning, Linda, thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much. Then I also had it's not an idea. It's a inspiration to grab all of the yarn from, I showed you the box. I showed you the box in the swatch video that had all the different colors of the same Crochet Society yarn. That was my Halloween box from, gosh, is it the fall? It was the Halloween box already. This is April, almost May, and I haven't touched it yet. Anyway, so I have these, and there's like maybe another dozen after that I didn't pick up. And I showed them in the swatch video, and I feel like I want to do another stash blanket using these. Now, most of them, I only have 1 ball of each, and you can see it's not a ton of yardage. It's 33 grams. I don't even know how many yards here. DK yarn. And I don't even feel like all of them feel exactly the same. So I'm not sure. But I feel like I'd like to do, good morning, a crochet spinner and have 1 wheel with color and a second wheel with the stitch and spin them both at the start of each new row. Absolutely. I was thinking about doing that with dice a while ago, and I think that would be fun. A spinner would be better because I have more options than just 6. But I got out one of these books, and I was thinking, like, what kind of pattern would I like to do? So I've got like 18 thoughts in my head at the same time. So the trifle blanket from my book, Go Crochet Baby Blankets, of which I do not have a copy handy, but it's like right there on the shelf. So the trifle blanket out of the Go Crochet Baby Blankets book, which is available on Amazon and at ellengormley.com/shop. That blanket was all of these same, Crochet Society yarn, DK weight, a variety of different colors though, because it was from their Christmas collection, and it had a bunch of different colors than this group of colors, but the same kind of spirit. And I really enjoyed that trifle blanket. And that trifle blanket, I made like each ball of yarn until the ball ran out, and then the next ball. Okay, so I'm thinking about like, how would I do something similar but different to use these very different colors? So I'm thinking more along the line of some kind of post stitch pattern where colors reach down below, so kind of mosaic-y style, so that one color bumped into the next color, so that created not distinct lines between colors, but there would be some reaching. So I'm thinking about doing that this time. And if I did that this time, there's this really cool one. Let me move my marker down. There's this cool one, number 73. So this one here with the V's, where the colors reach down 2 rows below. So that would create a really cool effect. It's kind of a dense stitch pattern though, and I don't know if that would be something I want for a baby blanket, or if that would be too dense, or it would compress all the colors, and if it would be a big enough size, or if I do something slightly different. That one might be too busy with that many colors. So perhaps something more simple. I like the idea of a cable. So let's see, this one just reaches down 1 row below. So I like the idea of reaching down at least 2 rows below so that it creates a drop down and makes kind of a waterfall effect of all the different colors and blends them together so it doesn't look like they're just strictly cut off every time I finished a color, but integrates them a little bit better. And then I need to decide if I'm going to plan out the colors so that there's a sequence of some sort, whether it be dark, neutral, bright, neutral, or if it's like not too many greens in one section or blues in one section. But I know I've got 2 balls of orange. Those need to be separated. There's a certain, do I want any neutrals at all? Do I want it to be just a solid color, which the trifle blanket was a solid color without any neutrals, without like no white at least and no black, but there will be white and black in this one. So if I just use up all the yarn, so that's what I'm kind of what I'm playing with. And I like the idea of reaching down below to create an illusion of overlapping. So that's what my brain is thinking right now. Thoughts? Ideas? So I don't want something too complex, but I want it to be more complex than the chevron that I used for the trifle blanket. That's what I'm thinking of today. That's what's on my mind today. What's on your mind today? So I've got the 2 blankets going. Well, I've got several projects going. I know. I've got several projects. Why are you starting something new? Ellen, the coworker's baby blanket has to come first. There's an actual due date. I was just thinking like, well, you know, if I had an upstairs project and a downstairs project, you just started a baby blanket for your friend's new granddaughter. Oh, nice. Oh, that is so cool. So yarn from your great grandma. Oh, nice. Yeah, so yarn that was found in her stash. That is sweet. At some point, I really like this pattern, and I think it would look best in a solid color, like a white would be adorable. So I don't know. We'll see. I got to decide what I'm going to do and like do it instead of just talking about it, right? Half of the obstacle is just doing. Okay, so tomorrow I will see you at a few minutes before 9. If you drop down too far, you may get the same result as the gray blanket swatch you had with the loose overstrands. Good point. That is true. Like, I don't want to be able to put my fingers underneath the stitches and have them pull up. So yeah, I don't want to go down more than like 2 rows at the most. The gray swatch or the tan swatch that you saw, that was dropped down like 5 or 7 rows. So it was a really big gap. And I didn't like that for a baby blanket. You're absolutely right. So tomorrow, I think I will be here a few minutes before 9. And so we will go from there. Oh, good morning, Valencia. I'm on my way out, but I hope you all have a fantastic day. And if you have any thoughts about this, I'd love to hear them. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.